Hi, my name's Aspen Carnes. Today I'm doing a presentation on mastication and deglutition, which is just swallowing. First, there are 4 stages of swallowing. Excuse me. Stage 1, you have the oral preparatory stage. This is the stage where you are preparing to swallow. This is when you're kind of anticipating the food, getting the sense of smell, like what it looks like, visualization. This is when the bolus, and a bolus is like the piece of food, passes through the lips and enters into the oral cavity. The tongue bunches up, and in the back of the soft palate is pulled down to keep the food in the oral cavity. You chew the food with your back molars, so your teeth, and your tongue and your hard and soft palate provide input into the nervous system about the characteristics of the bolus, which is whether it's like a soft, hard, chewy, liquid, just characteristics like that. After that, you move on to stage 2, which is the oral stage. This stage preps the food for transit, so it preps it to be sent to the pharyngeal and esophageal stage. Mastication stops, and the anterior tongue rises to the hard palate, and then the tip of your tongue and dorsum move the bolus to the back towards your falcial pillars in a front squeezing motion. Because of the contact with the falcial pillars and the velum, the bolus is now triggering response number 3. And that's the 3rd step in the swallowing phases, and that's your pharyngeal stage. As the bolus hits the back region of the falcial pillars, the pharyngeal swallow stage begins. So your larynx moves up towards the velum, and the upper esophageal sphincter opens when the larynx moves up, and the bolus passes into the epiglottis, and it splits into 2 different portions, and the tongue moves towards the pharyngeal wall. Once the bolus passes through the esophageal, we enter the last and final stage, so stage 4, which is the esophageal stage. This stage is purely reflexive. The bolus is transported through the esophagus to the stomach, and then once it makes its way into the stomach, digestion then begins to happen 10 to 20 seconds after the transit time, and that's when your bolus breaks apart, and that's when it's finally done after stage 4, going through the swallowing process. So that's what I got. Thank you.